What's up? What's up? I was just sitting here in total reverence and reflecting, and I started to write because that's what I love to do and create. And I was like, I get to pop on live and share this, and just sipping on my tea, trying to warm up in this beautiful winter solstice New York weather. And I'm in one of my favorite spots, so energetically charged here, and just really feeling into my system a beautiful day that I spent just meditating and meeting just divine beings of light. So what I wanted to share is something I was writing on self-evaluation and something I've been working with my clients on as we close out this decade, powerful stuff, and enter into a new decade, and really looking at, what are we shedding? What have we been angry about that we get to finally release, and being very intentional about that. And it really comes down to how we see ourselves, how we value ourselves. But I can go off on a whole tangent on that. What I wanted to drop in and offer on this winter solstice is just this amazing, amazing exercise. And really on these very powerful days, heading into winter solstice, time of reflection, we are not separate from the earth and its position to the sun and the planets. We are all connected, and we can really utilize this energy. It's just tapping into that understanding. So as a physiologist, what I love to do is I love to bring it all together. I love to share with clients, with folks, what I've experienced personally, but again, as a physiologist, understanding that, how the earth affects our physiology and how we can wield and command that energy. So on the winter solstice, setting intentions, we're shedding what we see as perhaps no longer serving us, or maybe we outgrew it. It served us at that time, but we've outgrown it. And then what are we calling in? And what I notice, and I've been through it too, and I see with so many of my clients, is that we're just not asking. All you have to do is ask. Ask for what you want. How do you ask? And it's not even asking for what you want. It's just simply even making a decision sometimes, right? It's like how often I hear my clients go, I don't know. I'm not sure. And that's really depleting. Humans, right, we get depleted when we're indecisive. It's very confusing and conflicting, and confusion is great, and it's all part of the dance we do as humans, but there does come a point where we get to direct our energy one way or the other. So first, it's standing up and asking. How do you ask? Go inward, because the truth is you have the answers already inside of you. You have everything you require already inside of you to make a decision in a split second that is gonna feel good. And maybe you make that decision, it doesn't feel good, but it's still a decision, and you get to scoop up the learning from it. So here's the technology. It's amazing. It's going inward, closing your eyes, right? Rolling your eyes up and in. Okay, so you close your eyes, roll your eyes up and in. And as you do this, you focus on the point between your eyebrows, your third eye. And this is a really potent physical exercise, and it's not push-ups to strengthen your triceps or like lunges to, lift the booty. It's about your third eye. It's not a 5-mile run that I'm prescribing. When you shut your eyes and you roll inward, the muscles that surround the optic nerve get stimulated. The muscles stimulate the optic nerve, and this creates pressure, and it squeezes, right? We're talking about the central part of the brain, the central cortex, where your pituitary gland and your pineal gland are. And this is the pituitary gland is like your governing gland for all of your endocrine function, so all of your emotions. And your pineal gland is what promotes not just beautiful sleep patterns, but it is very sensitive to light, and it is our creativity center. So we go in, ask your third eye. This is where your intuition sits, and as you go in and you literally, you can feel it. Do it now. You can feel it. You roll your eyes up and in. You get that optic nerve stimulated when you squeeze these muscles. You squeeze and you stimulate the pineal gland and the pituitary gland to start secreting neurotransmitters like dopamine, which fire your creativity up. And that's a really cool place to make a decision from, because not only are you opening up your third eye to your own intuition, right? Intuition's great. We all hear the voices, but it also takes intelligence to sort out that information and then make a decision on that information. So, and that's intelligence. Intelligence has nothing to do with like what you got on your SATs in high school. Intelligence is like, can you bring into consciousness the voices of your intuition and really execute an impact on how you spread goodwill on the planet? Boom, right? That's what I'm talking about. So practice this perhaps tonight as you're calling in this winter solstice energy. Just so easy, right? And the more that you do it, the easier it becomes. So perhaps in that way it is like doing push-ups. But this is an exercise for your intuition and your intelligence and being able to make what we say like New York, decision in a New York minute, right? I hope this serves you this evening and going forward and heading into a new decade and to a new 7-year cycle on the planet into this Aquarian age. It is a fabulous time to be alive. It is a fabulous time to be in this magnificent organism called a human, that we get to tap into all of this, right? All of this, it's just mystical, these cells and how they are organized and work. And if there was ever any doubt that we were created in the divine's image, that this just speaks for itself. So the third eye point, all you have to do is just ask, let that intuition come in, let it speak to you, let your cells just revel in that, and then cultivate that intelligence so that you can execute on the decision. So much love. Happy winter solstice. Peace out.